Hi, I'm Jake from Pole Fishing Magazine, and I've got a wonderful treat for all you pole fishing fans. I've got hold of the new Browning Exo-Sphere Zero-G F1 pole. So this is a step above the current sphere pole on the market today. So the Exo-Sphere, that just goes to say it's a level above. It isn't a replacement for the sphere. It's a pole that is at the pinnacle of Browning sphere design. I'm a Browning sphere user myself, and personally I believe it to be one of the most technically advanced poles on the market. The Exo-Sphere plans to take that to another level. It's not going to be cheap. At the moment we're looking at around £6,000 plus, but that's going to be up to the shops to decide, I believe. I'm here today at Coleman's Cottage Fishery, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this pole performs. It's a lovely day, warm, loads of F1s to be caught. There is a bit of a breeze today, so that should give the pole a brilliant test as well. There's some new top kits to test as well. I'm looking forward to getting the pole tested and see how it performs. So straight away you can notice a few differences with the Exo-Sphere. First thing you notice as you ship along the pole are these tactile precision points on every single joint. As well as that, each joint as well is marked up with Exo, just to highlight that it is the Exo-Sphere pole that you're using and not the old Sphere F1 Plus. Straight away you can see the pole feels lighter, a bit more responsive as well. The old Sphere, as you know, was really stiff, really responsive, and a beautiful pole to fish with. This has just been improved a little bit in every area of the pole. So even strength wise, should just be that little bit stronger. It's stiffer, definitely feels more well balanced as well, which is lovely. Fishing a full 16 metres today at Coleman's, right over to those lilies, where hopefully I'll hit some bites, catch some F1 shallow. One there just having me pellet off. A lot of the anglers here, when they turn up on the matches, don't get much more than a couple of sections out the bag, but it's a wide lake, 17 metres across there, which just so happens to be the length that this pole comes supplied at. Obviously I've got it at 16 just to reach them reeds there. So first fish on the shallow line over to them lilies. Straight away you just get a feel for how nice this pole is. Lovely action to it, brilliant for this game. F1s, it's got plenty of strength, like we've always said with the Sphere. It's capable of doing whatever you want it to do within reason. You wouldn't go putting silly elastics through it. I think this is in that sort of same ballpark in terms of strength, but it's that performance which is brilliant. So stiff, so well balanced, lovely pole to use. So I've been fishing for an hour now, and I've got to say the pole has been absolutely fantastic. I cannot fault it one bit. Just a little roach on. So well balanced, super stiff, and if anything, I'd say it has a better action once you have a fish on than what the original Sphere does. By that, what I mean is, although it is super stiff when holding it, even at long lengths, I've been fishing at 16 metres today, up against them lilies. When a fish is hooked, there is a bit of bend in the middle sections, which comes down to the use of a different material, which allows it to be super stiff, but will actually add strength and allow a bit of play in them sections, which means when a fish is hooked, if you are using slightly heavier elastic, that the pole isn't going to break. You're going to have a bit more reassurance that it's going to stay strong and perform well. I've had quite a few F1s across to them lilies. I've just fed down this edge. I've had 2 carp, a couple of big F1s from down here. Getting plenty of indications. So like the original sphere, there's no actual designated elastic rating on the Exo-Sphere, which Browning do for a few reasons. Obviously they know the pole's strong, all Browning poles are, but basically they know that it's a pole that you're going to have to be sensible with, as I mentioned before, balance tackle. I'm only fishing a light elastic today, but I've no doubt you'd be able to fish much heavier. I'm using the Browning multi-kits, which the pole comes with plenty of. These are the standard ones, but there are going to be some new light multi-kits as well, which, as I mentioned before about the action of the pole, they're going to really help that. So if you are using really light elastics, your solids, if you're a natural venue angler, it's just going to give the pole a little bit more action, which a lot of silverfish anglers like. F1. There you go, beautiful Coleman's Cottage F1. So as I mentioned while I was playing fish there, the Exo-Sphere comes with these brilliant multi-kits. As a user of Browning poles myself for the last 3 years, I'm a big advocate of these multi-kits. So rather than having separate F1 short style kits and then your full length kits for heavier elastics, solid elastics, that sort of thing, these kits do both of those things. So rather than having, like I say, them separate kits, you can actually elasticate these kits in 2 different areas. So the full length of elastic on a short number 2 section, or if you want to, just through a short kit by just elasticating the number 1. As well as that, so that was the standard kit, there's now an even lighter multi-kit. So for your lighter hollow elastics, light solid elastics, this kit is going to just allow a little bit more action and even better performance of the pole. So it's a lighter kit with that little bit more action, so you can really get a feel for your fish when you've hooked them. As standard, the multi-kits with the Exo-Sphere are going to come with this camo effect. For all you anglers that like that and follow recent trends, you're going to really like these kits. As standard, they're going to come with the pole, so win the standard strength and as well the light ones. As well as that, you're going to be able to get them separately, so existing Sphere owners, you're not going to miss out. Well, I've had a brilliant day at Coleman's Cottage Fishery testing the Exo-Sphere pole. An absolutely brilliant pole. You'd expect it to be for the money it's going to ask, but if you are in the market, you want the best, I would suggest you take a look at it. Fantastically well balanced. It's going to be perfectly capable to do everything that you need it for. If you're looking for that top end pole, top end quality, this pole could be the one for you.